situation, but I feared that it's time for me to unleash some things. No, it's not because of my hair. That doesn't even make any sense. And no, it's not because of beliefs. He simply broke up with me because he is hiding some stuff, being disloyal, and he got caught up, and he decided to break up with me before I find out, before it gets... And this whole time, I've been trying to spare him and protect his image, but I don't owe him that. For anything, he owed me an apology. He owed me so much for just putting me through all this stuff for so long, and no one knows. He does. And I'm only making this because I'm looking back and thinking about everything. And I'm like, why am I being so generous when he could care less about how I feel, what I'm going through, what he put me through? That's just who I am. Alright, I'm not, but I don't care anymore. What he did to me truly is disgusting and gut-wrenching, and I will never see him the same, ever. And I'm not gonna sit here and have y'all wondering and guessing what was going on, what was wrong, when strictly it was on him. It was what he did, what he's been doing for the longest, and lying about it. He's a liar. He's completely just a liar. But there's so much, and I'm not doing this crash out or like overreacting or acting this way because he broke up with me. It's the fact that you put me through something and then break up with me and then ghost me and then block me, like as if I did it to you, as if I cheated on you. What? And I'm sparing you on the internet and keeping your image clean when what you did was truly disgusting and selfish and wrong? Like, if you didn't want to be with me, simply could have just had a conversation, and I would have been better with that than having to find out things, having to guess, having you give me mixed signals for the longest, when you could have just been honest and say, I don't think, I'm ready for a relationship, and I would have been okay with that. But you let it keep going, and you let me on, you had me think that you were genuinely in love with me. It makes no sense. Weird about I'm just gonna say some red flags. Weird about the phone. I get it. I'm not I need to be in your phone, I need to see everything in your phone. But tussling with me because I'm trying to get your phone just to look at the time meanwhile your phone is locked? Or randomly turning locations on? Girls calling you at random time of the night? Never calls? I'm talking about never call, especially not at night. I'm not the type of person, I don't like being on FaceTime, but like, bro, we're in a relationship. Yeah. FaceTime me every once in a while at least. Never, ever. Some points he wouldn't even text me. He would ghost me for a few days, and now I'm looking at it. Was I dumbfounded? Was I the slow one? Like, but y'all gotta understand, I am very new to all this. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm just like, I don't know, you know what I mean? And I have so much pressure because, everything that I do is kind of documented and a lot of people know, and then it's just so much pressure. It's like so much pressure. So I just decided to maybe stick with it, go with the flow, you know what I mean? But there were so many signs. So many signs. Stuff from your past in your phone when you're in a relationship. Randomly getting angry or randomly just getting like upset at me and treating me like garbage. I'm not in love. And I'm not trying to victimize myself like I didn't do anything. Only thing I'll say I probably did is I'm a good arguer. I can run my mouth and I will keep going. I will. But I felt like in those times I felt like I was provoked to argue. I was provoked to kind of get angry or say some things, you know what I mean? Because this whole time you have been treating me this way. And then now it's like I have to kind of say something. Mind you, this is my first boyfriend, y'all. Like, genuinely my first guy who I ever liked like that, you know what I mean? Pursued, actually felt something with. So of course everything is a little deep to me because not only did you lead me on and you had me believing that you were the one and you wanted to be with me, you telling me all these lies and about our future together, but you out doing stuff. And overall, I'm done. I'm tired of talking about the same thing. Listen, I tried to protect his image, but he is a dog. He is a complete dog, and what he did to me was dog shit. He completely treated me like shit. Genuinely, he did. And yeah, and he's a manipulator, he's a narcissist, and he's insensitive and very highly immature. And I'm not trying to bash him, but I have every right to bash him because what he did to me, which I'm not going to discuss because it's very private, is absolutely disgusting, and no one should deserve to go through that. And I'm glad I kind of went this at a young age because now I know what to look for, now I know, you know what I mean? So I'm not really taking this so deeply. I did cry. I did do a lot of that, you know what I mean? And I broadcast that, I showed y'all that because it's real. Like all of this is real. I'm being truly transparent here. And I showed y'all that because it's that's how I feel. And I'm not gonna feel bad about feeling like that. No matter what no one says, no matter what people do, I'm not gonna feel bad about crying or getting sad, you know what I mean? The only thing I'm not gonna do is be sad forever. Like what? I'm not about to be here and dwell in this forever. No, I'm not. I'm gonna accept and move on. No, I'm not gonna forgive or forget, but I'm going to accept and move on. A womanizer, manipulator, just disrespectful. I just wanna go through the phone and boom, boom, uppercut. Like I just wanna, yeah. You know what I mean? But thank you to some of you guys who truly support me and is a part of this journey. But